Hi, good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are safe at home. Is it? Yes. Good, children. Children, in the last class, what we were discussing? Do you know topic name? Can you remember? I forgot. Yes, we are discussing about plants and animals. Is it? Yes. In the last class, we were discussing about similarities. Is it, children? Yes. Similarities in between the plants and animals. Similarities. Similarities in between the plant and animal. We have find many similarities. We have find many similarities. Just in this class, we have to revise once. Okay. Already we learned that, but in this class we have to revise one. What are the similarities we can find in the last class? Yes. First one is food. Already we learned that how plants are preparing their food, how animals can prepare their food. We learned that. Is it? This is one of the similarities we can find in between the plants and animals. Second one is yes, grow. Second one is grow. Is it? Growth. Growth also one of the similarities. See how does animal grow and how does this one plant grow. Already learn animal can grow one certain size. After it will stop to grow. Already we learned that. Is it, children? Yes. But plants can grow throughout their life. Yes. Then third one is movement. Movement. Is it? How does animal move from place to place? Why animal move from place to place? And how does plant move? We are learn. Why, children? Why does animal move from place to place? Yes, for searching their food and shelter. Is it? For searching their food and shelter, they have to move from place to place. Can plants can move from place to place, children? No, plant cannot move from place to place. But parts of the plants can move. Is it parts of the plant can move? For example, root. Is it? It's searching their water, minerals from under the soil. Is it? Then next one, reproduction. This is also one of the similarities. Is it, children? Yes, I don't know. Reproduction. How does animal reproduce their own kind? How does animal reproduce their same kind? Already we learned that. Is it? That is one of the similarities. Next one is response to stimuli. Response to stimuli. Response to stimuli. Animal how responds to stimuli and plants how to responds to stimuli. We already learned this in the previous class. In this class we are discussing about Next point means breathing. Breathing. Breathing also one of the similarities we can find in between the plants and animals. See children, for example, what is this children? This is a blackboard, is it? See, it can move children from place to place? No. It can grow day by day? No. For example, children, uh, one animal, tiger. It can move from place to place? Yes, it can move from place to place. It can grow day by day. It can breathe also. It can breathe also. So that is called living things. That is called living things. What are the living things we have find in our surroundings? Yes, animals, plants, human beings, all are the living things. Is it? All are the living things. All living beings can breathe to survive. All living beings can breathe to survive. See, but how does animal breathe? How the animal breathe? Breathe. Is it? Animals also can breathe, plants also can breathe, all living things can breathe to live. Without breathing, we cannot live on the earth. Is it children? Can you live without breathe? No, we can't live on the earth. Without breathe, we can't live on the earth. What do we need for breathe, children? Yes, we need air to breathe. We need air to breathe. But how does animal breathe? See, in breathing, animals animals have different organs. Breathing, animals have different organs. Different animals have different organs used to breathe. Used to breathe. Breathing organs in animals differ from each other. Differ from each other. Different animals have different organs to breathe. For example, children, some land animals. What are the land animals? Yes, tiger, lion. Is it? These are the land animals. Tiger, lion, etc. These are the land animals. How do they breathe? They are using lungs and nose to breathe. They are using lungs and nose to breathe. All land animals using lungs and nose to breathe. Lungs and nose to breathe. Lungs and nose to breathe. Already I told you different animals have different organs to breathe. They are using different organs to breathe. Is it? Land animals using lungs and nose to breathe. What are this one? Water animal. Yes, fish. What about fish, children? How does it breathe? Yes, fish. Fish is a water animal, is it? For example, fish. Fish using skin to breathe. Fish using skin. in the water. Skin. Fish using skin to breathe. Crab. Is this a land animal? No. This is also water animal. But crab use gill to breathe. Crab use gills to breathe. So different animals using different organs to breathe. They have different organs. It is help them to breathe. How do plants breathe, children? Is there any organs? No. Plants Plants breathe through their teeny pores. Is called stomata. Plant breathe through their teeny pores. Is called stomata. What is the stomata? Plant breathe through their teeny pores is called stomata. What is the function of stomata, children? What is the function of the stomata? Function of the stomata is to open and close the force the leaves. To open and close the pores of the leaves for an exchange gases. You know that green leaves of plants make their own food. Green plants make their own food. While preparing their food, they are using what they are using, children? They are using carbon dioxide, water and presence of the sunlight. Is it? And to make their own food. This is called photosynthesis. What is the photosynthesis? The green leaf of the plants make their own food by while preparing their food. They are using carbon dioxide, water, minerals, and presence of the sunlight. This process is called photosynthesis. But plant breathe through their teeny pores is called stomata. The main function of the stomata is open and close the pores of the leaves for exchanging gases. It's take in carbon dioxide and give out the oxygen. Is it? Plants in breathing time, plants take in carbon dioxide and give out the oxygen to the atmosphere. You know that. Is it, children? But this process is called photosynthesis. This process is called photosynthesis. What is the photosynthesis? Photosynthesis delivered by two words. Photosynthesis photosynthesis. What is the photosynthesis? This photosynthesis derives from two words. One is photo and synthesis. And photo means light. You know that. Photo means light. And synthesis means manufacturing the food. Manufacturing the food. Manufacturing the food. The green plants using carbon dioxide, water and presence of the sunlight and make their own food. This process is called photosynthesis. This process is called photosynthesis. In breathing time, while breathing children, plant using or taking carbon dioxide and give out the oxygen to the atmosphere. But one thing you should remind you children, during the night, plants unable to produce oxygen. Unable to produce oxygen. For example, at night, once you go to banyan tree. Have you seen banyan tree? Yes. Once you go to there and you should stand under the tree. Few seconds or few minutes. How do you feel? At night. At night. How do you feel? Yes. You cannot breathe. You will get some problem. Is it? Why? Why? Because during night, plants unable to produce oxygen. Unable to produce oxygen. But daytime, they can produce oxygen. They can produce oxygen or they give out the oxygen to the atmosphere. Okay. There is a see, these are the similarities you can find in between the plants and the animals. Can you understand children? Yes. See, in breathing time, plants taking carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. But what about animals? Yes, animals taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Is it? Animals taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. This is the similarities. These are the similarities. And children, we have found many similarities. Is it? But we have observed that some differences in between the plants and animals. What are the differences we can find in between the plants and animals? Yes, we have observed many similarities. We can find many differences. Differences in between the plants and animals. What are the differences we can find in between the plants and animals? Yes, one is food. Food. This is similarities also, differences also. Both need food. You know that. It is a similarity. Animals also need food and plants also need food. That is a similarity. But how they are preparing? Their preparing style is different. This is a difference. That is a difference. How do plants prepare their food, children? Already we learned. I taught in that in the previous class. Yes, plants prepare their own food. Plants have ability to make their own food. So they are called, what they are called, children? They are called producer. They are called producer. But how do animals prepare their food? Can they prepare their own food? No, they cannot make their own food. They cannot make their own food. They directly or indirectly depending on plants, other some flesh animal to their food. So they are called. So they are called consumer. They are called consumer. This is one of the differences. This is one of the differences. Okay. Today, enough children. Tomorrow I will continue the next class. Okay, we will discuss in the next class.